Hatzoloh is not just about saving lives. To me, Hatzoloh is about the bond, the camaraderie, and the new family that I have ever since I joined this organization 15 years ago.
When we do a call, it's not only our schus, it's the schus of every single member of the organization gets the same schus of that call that we're doing.
People always say that Hatzoloh guys are cliquey, they go out to eat together, or they always hanging out by each other's houses, or simchas and everything. And I think the reason behind that is because when you form a bond with people because you're relying on each other in life and death situations, you become almost like family, like brothers, and that bond makes you always want to hang out together and be one.
I could find a member in any other neighborhood and just say, oh, I'm Hatzoloh, so are you? The person will give me their shirt off their back. The person will invite me in their house. So there is a family, there is a unity across the world and across certainly all the neighbors within the city.
There are many programs that we've put into place, whether it's the gifts, whether it's the dinners we make, whether it's the siyum we make. These are all things which bring our organization together in a very close way and give us all a lot of chizuk to help each other and to continue going and doing what we do.
And shout out to the service units who are behind the scenes, who every day, day in and day out, are servicing the buses, picking up equipment, restocking the stock rooms. Even though you're not running around with lights and sirens and on calls, but without you being in the background, the members who are on scene can't do their job.
Hatzoloh has a baseball team that we pay precincts. I enjoy, especially when we beat the police officers 3 out of 4 times or 5 out of 6 times we've beaten them. It's a tremendous feeling, the knowing that we did something, we got together. We're all human, we're happy we beat the police department. We had a beautiful concert. The members, their wives, their children. We had grandparents, we had aunts and uncles there. It was a tremendous chizuk for the Hatzoloh members, and it was a tremendous chizuk for anybody connected to a member and part of Hatzoloh.
I believe that this organization, you are unsung heroes.
2,000 heroes are gathered here. Not just our dedicated 250 EMTs, paramedics, dispatchers, and service units, but every son, daughter, wife, and parent. You are all heroes, and tonight the celebration is for you.
When responding to a call and helping a patient who you see in bed that looks very, very ill, and then just a few days later, they tap you on the shoulder to thank you, and you look at them and you say, who are you? Because you didn't recognize them. They look that much better and like a totally different person. It's just an amazing feeling and something that just drive you to continue doing the chesed that you do and realize that what you're doing is a chut.
Responding to people's calls in times of need when they're completely lost and being able to give them a clear path of what to do and working on calls that we end up saving lives. I think when you work hard together with your other co-members, it brings a certain closeness and a certain accomplishment that you all feel.
The amount of adrenaline that pumps through our veins when we're fighting to resuscitate the patient or stop them from crashing, it becomes who you are, it's your identity. Most members, if you cut them on their finger, they're gonna bleed Hatzoloh. It's not a job, it's your person, it's who you are.
Well, being part of the Hatzoloh family means just a lot more than having a radio or a number. It means being part of an organization that people will always be giving you and making you feel like you're part of a larger family, not just the numbers, not just going out on calls, but always able to ask for advice, whether it's family advice, school advice.
You know, everybody sees the guys running out, they're busy with the emergencies, they're there to save the lives, but nobody sees behind the scenes. I could be in the middle of putting the kids into the bath, whatever it is, in the middle of a Shabbos suit, they're running out, and they're stuck handling the family while I'm away. There's a lot that goes into that, and there's a huge amount of responsibility and hakar satov that they deserve.
Without our wives and the families, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. And for that, all the credit goes to them. They deserve it. They're the ones who, at the end of the day, do more than us in a way.
It's not like you just turn off the radio and that's it, it's over with. Rather, the spouses have to put up with the attention being given much more often than people understand. It's not just when you're there, it's something that exists always in the background.
It goes without saying that without the wife being the backbone of letting us take off time when the call comes in, or even just making ourselves available, that when the call comes in we should be able to go and not be available at home as much as we normally would have. That goes without saying that without the wives we would not be able to help out anyone when it comes to Hatzoloh.